Hello, Sagittarius. My name is Autumn, your Scorpion priestess, here to give you raw tarot with Scorpio's venomous truth. Let's dive right in. Let's harness the power of transformation and find the light in the dark together. I figured I would use my moonology. This is the overall card for the reading. Last quarter moon in Aries, work through your feelings. We just had the new moon in Gemini. So there was a new moon, and there's the new moon in Gemini underneath it, but the bottom card, new moon in Capricorn, step up and lead. The other one says, think it through. I'm getting with this, work through your feelings, especially that other person there. I'm really getting there's something going on with you and another person. And you need to work through your feelings, or they do. And I'm thinking that with this saying I'm feeling that with this saying step up and lead, you are supposed to be kind of leading that situation. This also came out too. Goddess of the moon, more moon energy. So the moon is subconscious. It's divine feminine. It's something we don't necessarily see. It's something being revealed. So with all of this moon energy, and the bottom card for that was 6th chakra Archangel Metatron. He is your 3rd chakra, which again is intuition. So I'm getting that there is something you need to step up and lead through. The moon is going to, or probably just illuminated this. And the new moon is also planting seeds. The full moon is when we harvest those seeds. So we do that monthly, not just seasonally. And I feel like whatever happened with this other person, whether it feels like a disagreement. So that's why you have to work through your feelings about it. Or maybe it's something that did upset you in not necessarily an angry way, but something irked you. Something got under your skin. And it's igniting something that you need to illuminate out loud. Step up and lead. That Capricorn energy, put those horns first. So, and this Aries energy's got the horns too. So I'm definitely feeling that it does have more of an aggressive energy. I definitely feel like it was kind of a fight. But yeah, with Archangel Metatron, I think that you're being guided and it's all going to work out. Let's see what, oh gosh, lots of cards are flying out today. I've had some crazy energy when I was starting this. I used to have candles on my table. Let's just say there will not be candles on my table anymore. So I'm going to be doing the rose spread. Oh, good. First card. So the core card, core situation, core issue is the star. Wish fulfillment, something you are wishing for. So maybe that is what irked you about it, is it was kind of something that you really cared about. So past feelings, 4 of Swords. Past actions, Ace of Swords. Universe's advice for the present, Temperance. Present feelings and ideas, the Tower. Where the situation is heading, Knight of Pentacles. And the universe's advice for the future, 9 of Cups. This is very similar, and I shuffled really good, to Leo's reading. On the bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles. So let's go back to the core. So right now, something that you are wishing for or have been wishing for a long time. I'm getting that it's something that has been for a long time. Is coming to the surface. Your past feelings about it, 4 of Swords. So that's being in your mind. It was overbearing in a way, needing rest for it. And it's something that's close to your heart. It's something that definitely makes you emotional, makes these horns come out. And this is interesting because, so this is past actions, Ace of Swords. So so see how her mind is opening up. And honestly, that shell reminds me of a ram's horn. So I think that you pushed that idea out, and it might have been pretty forceful. And the universe's advice is to telling you to have balance with that, and that you need to be thinking of how that's impacting not only you, but the other people around you. Present feelings and ideas, the Tower. There's there's that fight again. So the Tower is Scorpio energy, it's transformation, it's sudden change. A lot of people are scared of the Tower. This is one of my favorite cards for the Tower, because yes, it's a storm, but it's a storm outside and it's beautiful, and yes, it's unearthing the earth right there, but you know, that squirrel's doing all right. Its nuts are still on the ground. um, and there's all those beautiful butterflies, which are also like transformation from the caterpillar to the butterfly. So I'm seeing that caterpillar to the butterfly energy. You are coming out, and also with the wings of the temperance, you are about to shine. That card just likes to shine no matter what I do because it's so bright. Um, And this card came out in Leo's reading as well, but I'm going to bring up that sun and that moon energy. So that's the sun is the conscious, the divine feminine. The moon is the female, divine the sun is the divine masculine, I'm sorry. And the moon is the divine feminine, that subconscious energy. So you need to have more of a balance with it. So not even just with that person. I want you to think about that as an internal feeling, manifestation. Express it internally and before it goes externally is what I'm getting with that. Because this was a thought, but, and you know, swords are communication, thought, but they are also, for this, I got that wasn't just a thought. That came out with those horns as communication. So you know, maybe think about it a little bit longer. Feel it out with your subconscious. Use some emotion with that, not just thought. And where the situation is heading, Knight of Pentacles. So I actually don't pick that up as you. I feel, so Knight of Pentacles can be a message. This is a slow and steady message. So maybe this person has been sitting on what they have to say back to this fight, or what was brought up in the originally, or your thoughts. This is a slow and steady message coming at you. So they've been thinking about it. They're doing it right. And they're going to come and talk to you, and it's going to create what you want to manifest right now. So that is really good. And it's the Pentacles. So, you know, maybe you will make some money off of that. And I'm getting that as well with the universe's advice for the future. So maybe this was a business deal. Maybe this was something that you wanted to work out or talk about with your partner. Or maybe it had nothing to do with either of those things, but it's impacting your business, because I'm getting that as well. But this is Nine of Cups. Cups is water energy, love, intuition. So again, and 9 is practically fulfillment of those feelings. So you came all the way around, and this change, I think, got you in your emotions about it. And like I said, because I think that this star is something that happened a long time ago, that's something that you have been wishing for a long time. That's why it's already at the 9. And it's going to be incorporated into your pentacles, your business, your life. Because again, like I told Leo, because the Knight of Pentacles was also in the Leo reading, she's coming out of that treasure chest. And right now, I believe we are all manifesting something bigger than ourselves, and it is for the good of the people, for our business, for what we share, and it's going to ignite other people to do the same. So overall, this is a really good reading. I'm going to pull, actually, no, I'm going to pull a card to sum it up. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. I forgot that was on the bottom. You have a new pentacle, a new money, a new idea for that money to come through. You're planting it, not just the idea, not just the Ace of Swords. This is the Ace of Pentacles. You're not just thinking about it. You're not just talking about it. You are planting it. See those roots? And even the sprouts. This is already growing. So that's really great. I'd love to know in the comments what you are planning, what you are doing, or if there was a fight, who it was with. Let me know. Give me the juicy details. All right, can I have a card to sum this up, please? Okay, two. Two cards are coming out. And on the bottom, Fortune's Wheel, Luck, and Right Timing. Lost Compass, getting back to integrity. I just got this deck. It's so beautiful. I love it. It's called the Shaman's Oracle. And Woodwives, adaptability. See? Wives. Husband and wives. I think you guys are fighting. And I think that you both probably need to adapt to this fight. I think that to some extent, maybe both of you weren't wrong, but Lost Compass, getting back to integrity. I am going to read that one out loud because I would like to know the exact definition of that. Lost Compass, getting back to integrity, finding the way home, trusting intuition. Number 35. When the lost compass appears, it is a sign that you need to find your way back home, back to your source and center, relying on your intuition to arrive there. Be wary of the signs telling you to turn here or there, or to avoid this or that person or situation, because the outward indicators are not reliable right now. Be careful not to believe all the advice you are receiving. Rely instead on your innate sense of direction and guidance, and use your homing instinct to lead you true. The lost compass has come to show you that you need to find a new counselor. You are not getting the mentoring you need for your success. Who is that person you are looking up to as a model for what it means to be a woman or a man? Trash that ideal. Tear up the picture you carry in your mind. You are meant to be you, not the best copy of your dearest friend. That is such Sagittarius energy. You guys are so independent and constantly finding new ways to be, and this card makes a lot of sense. I'm a Sagittarius rising, so this is resonating with me. Make this mantra, love me or leave me. The lost compass, this has to do with love, and I don't even do love readings. This is all over this. The lost compass is a blessing in disguise because you sometimes have to lose your bearings and find yourself afresh to discover a new course. True north never changes. So reset your way to your heart compass and trust your deepest feelings even when others do not support them. Remember that you are not lost. You simply do not know where you are going right now. Lost is a state of mind. Not knowing where you are going is an opportunity to find a new path. I love that. And I will say this, and it comes to adaptability after that, and I think that's why two of them came out. The star tells me, and even temperance and me talking and all this moon energy, your subconscious, your angels, yourself, your soul knows. You may feel lost. You may feel confused. You may think you are lost. But in reality, you have been wishing for this all along. I'm going to pull, I will be doing this for all of my readings. Since this is my first Sagittarius reading, I will let you know that. I am going to pull an herb and a crystal that would best, I will put more of it in the description box. I'm not going to read the whole card. Pipsua. I actually can't even say that, and I've never pulled that card before, and I've had this deck for a while. The King's Cure. Historical diuretic and tonic for kidney or bladder issues, also known as a historical fever reducer by inducing sweating and as a remedy for respiratory issues as well as skin conditions. You can use it as a tea, tincture, or poultice in historical ritual. It is said to aid in calling spirits and promote prosperity. And the crystal for you. This was on the top of the deck, and it came right back. Amazonite. I love Amazonite. I just found out you can get that in Michigan. Stone of Courage. As a physical healer, Amazonite is used to help with minor skin issues, and that was also on Leo's. You fire signs are having some skin stuff, such as acne, rashes, and burns. It is popular for recovery of illness or injury. That was another one, pain, for the fire signs, inflammation. It also, and metabolic issues. Yeah, system metabolic issues. Popular stone amongst women. It helps move past your fears and insecurities. It's a warrior stone, encouraging one to face and defeat all challenges. The book of Exodus mentions it's adorning the breastplates of priests, while the Egyptians use Amazonite frequently in carvings. It's a magic stone to improve intuition. Okay, that is your reading. Please subscribe, like, comment, and support my channel. Thank you. Bye.